Have you ever wondered why an ancient book has been hidden from the world for thousands of years? What exactly in the Book of Enoch made those in power so terrified that they removed it from the canonical Bible? Could it contain a map to humanity's future that we weren't supposed to know about? To uncover these hidden secrets and understand our destiny, please keep watching to learn the details. Part 1. The Mystery of Enoch and the Great Disappearance. The Book of Enoch, one of humanity's oldest texts, written around 300 BC, contains shocking revelations about the future of our world. But why was this book removed from the canonical Bible and turned into a forbidden book for nearly 2,000 years? The answer lies in the dangerous revelations it contains. Unlike other books in the Bible, the Book of Enoch describes in detail the Watchers, fallen angels, who taught humanity forbidden knowledge, metallurgy, cosmetics, sorcery, astrology, and even weapon-making. This knowledge was considered the source of all evil on earth. But the most terrifying aspect wasn't the past, but the future. Enoch didn't just witness the fall of angels. He was also shown a time map, a sequence of events that would occur until the end of the world. These prophecies were so detailed, so accurate, that religious leaders feared they would cause panic among the people. Currently, we have three main versions of the Book of Enoch. The Ethiopian version, the most completely preserved. The Slavonic version, containing additional details about the universe. And Hebrew fragments, found in the Dead Sea Scrolls. Each version adds important pieces to the overall picture of humanity's future. What's particularly striking is that many modern scholars have discovered that the Book of Enoch isn't just religious literature, but also contains astonishing scientific knowledge about astronomy, a 364-day solar calendar, and the structure of the universe, things that ancient people couldn't have known without guidance from a higher source of knowledge. The book describes advanced astronomical concepts, including the movement of celestial bodies, with mathematical precision that wouldn't be understood by mainstream science for thousands of years. Enoch's calendar system was so accurate that it only differs from our modern calculations by mere minutes per year. Even more intriguing, the Book of Enoch contains descriptions of what appear to be advanced technologies. Enoch describes chariots of fire that could travel through the heavens, crystal palaces in the sky, and beings who genetics. But what exactly in the Book of Enoch made those in power so terrified that they had to hide it for centuries? Part 2. Prophecies of the End Times. The Book of Enoch divides human history into 7 great ages called the 7 weeks. Each week corresponds to approximately 1,000 years. And we are currently living in the 7th week, the final age before this world ends. According to Enoch, the 7th week will have distinct characteristics: an increase in evil, continuous natural disasters, the emergence of divine technologies, and a clear division between the righteous and the wicked. Are these signs occurring right before our eyes? Enoch describes that in the end times the earth will heat up abnormally, the oceans will rise, and storms will have unprecedented power. He also prophesies about stars falling to earth, possibly referring to asteroids or artificial satellites. Specifically, the Book of Enoch emphasizes the role of fallen watchers in the end times. These entities will return and continue teaching humans dangerous knowledge. Some modern researchers believe this may refer to the development of artificial intelligence and genetic technology, the knowledge of the gods that humans are gradually accessing. Enoch also describes a time when humans will be able to see distant places as if they were right before their eyes, and their voices will be heard everywhere on Earth. This could be prophecy about the Internet and modern communication technology. Another notable detail is Enoch's mention of the appearance of children born with unusual knowledge in the end times. These children will have understanding far beyond their age and will play important roles in guiding humanity through the transition period. The prophecies describe these special children as having eyes that see beyond the veil and minds that comprehend the mysteries of creation. They will serve as bridges between the old world and the new, helping others understand the changes taking place. Enoch also warns of great deceptions in the final age. He describes false teachers who will perform great signs and wonders, but lead people away from truth. These deceptions will be so convincing that even the elect would be deceived if it were possible. According to the prophecy, the seventh age will also witness the collapse of old power systems. The kingdoms of the world will shake, and rulers will lose power in a single night. This could refer to revolutions, economic crises, or even supernatural intervention. The text describes a time of great confusion when truth will be called lies, and lies will be called truth. This period of moral and spiritual inversion will precede the final restoration of divine order. So which age are we living in, according to Enoch's prophecy, and what happens next? Part 3. The Future Map, Coming Events. The most astonishing part of the Book of Enoch is the future map, detailed descriptions of events that will occur in the final years of the seventh age. These prophecies aren't vague but extremely specific, leading many to believe that Enoch truly time-traveled to witness the future. First, Enoch describes a series of natural disasters occurring in succession. Seawater will overflow onto dry land, fire will erupt from the Earth's core, and the air will become toxic. He also prophesies about acid rain and strange colored skies, phenomena we now know can occur due to environmental pollution and climate change. Particularly, Enoch described a phenomenon he called artificial light will illuminate the entire world at night. Many researchers believe this could be prophecy about light pollution from major cities or even global satellite lighting systems. Regarding technology, the Book of Enoch contains astonishing descriptions of machines that can think like humans. Enoch wrote, "There will be human creations that can speak, learn, and even make decisions. But these creations will become the source of the greatest division in human history." This seems to refer to artificial intelligence and the ethical debates surrounding it. Enoch warns that these thinking machines will be worshipped as gods by some people, while others will oppose them. This conflict will lead to the final battle between light and darkness. The book describes AI systems that will become so advanced they will claim to possess consciousness and demand rights equal to humans. This will create unprecedented legal and philosophical dilemmas about the nature of consciousness and personhood. Enoch also prophesies about genetic manipulation, describing a time when humans will attempt to recreate themselves in their own image and mix the essence of different creatures. This clearly parallels modern genetic engineering and the debates about human enhancement. Politically and socially, Enoch predicts the emergence of a leader who will promise to bring peace to the entire world. However, he warns that this person will use deceptive means and will lead many people astray. This could refer to the concept of the Antichrist in other prophecies. The book describes this leader as having supernatural charisma and the ability to perform miraculous feats through advanced technology. He will unite the world under a single government, promising to solve all of humanity's problems. A particular detail in the Book of Enoch is the description of sanctuary cities, places where the righteous will be protected during the time of great tribulation. Enoch indicates that these cities will not be built by humans, but will appear miraculously in places with high mountains and near pure water sources. These sanctuary cities are described as being hidden from the wicked and protect it by invisible barriers. They will serve as centers of learning and spiritual development for those who survive the Great Transition. He also describes signs in the heavens that will appear before the old world ends. Stars will fall like rain, the moon will turn red, and the sun will darken for 3 days. Many modern astronomers believe this could describe a major cosmic event like a supernova explosion or intense aurora activity. The text mentions massive solar flares that will disrupt all electronic systems on Earth, forcing humanity to return to basic survival skills. This electromagnetic event will serve as a great equalizer, rendering advanced technology temporarily useless. Finally, Enoch prophesies about the day of judgment when the Most High will descend to reestablish order. After this event, a new earth and a new heaven will be created, where justice and peace will reign forever. This new world is described not as a replacement for Earth, but as a transformation of the existing planet into a higher dimensional state, where physical and spiritual laws operate differently. Could these prophecies help us prepare for the future, or is everything already predetermined? Part 4. Connecting to present and the message. When we look at today's world through the lens of the Book of Enoch, we can see many astonishing similarities. Climate change, AI development, global political crises, and even the COVID-19 pandemic all seem to have traces in these ancient prophecies. The increase in extreme weather phenomena, from Amazon fires to super powerful hurricanes, accurately reflects what Enoch described as the time when heaven and earth rebel. The melting of polar ice and rising sea levels also correspond to warnings about great waters overflowing the land. In the technology sector, the explosive development of artificial intelligence like ChatGPT, Claude, and other AI systems could be the thinking machines that Enoch foresaw. The current debate about AI ethics, about whether machines can replace humans, accurately reflects the Great Division he predicted. Even the development of CRISPR gene editing technology can be understood as the return of forbidden knowledge that the Watchers taught humanity in the past. The ability to alter human DNA is opening profound ethical questions about human nature and the boundaries between creation and divine intervention. The recent breakthroughs in quantum computing and nanotechnology also parallel Enoch's descriptions of humans gaining godlike powers over matter and energy. These technologies promise to revolutionize everything from medicine to space travel, but also raise concerns about humanity overreaching its proper limits. Socially, the increasing polarization in global politics, the emergence of extremist movements, and the loss of trust in traditional institutions all reflect what Enoch described doesn't just bring warnings. It also contains a message of hope. He emphasizes that those who seek truth and live righteously will be protected. This isn't just about religious faith, but about living responsibly with the environment, treating each other fairly, and not letting power or technology corrupt the human soul. Enoch also teaches about the importance of spiritual awakening in the end times. He believes that those who can recognize the signs of the times and prepare their souls will be able to overcome the severe trials ahead. The book emphasizes the development of discernment and wisdom, stating that in the time of great deception, only those with purified hearts will see clearly. This suggests that spiritual development is not just beneficial, but essential for navigating the challenges ahead. Another important lesson from the Book of Enoch is about humility before knowledge. Despite being given supernatural understanding, Enoch still emphasizes that humans should not become arrogant or try to play God. This has profound meaning in our current context as we gain the ability to manipulate life and create artificial intelligence. The text warns against the temptation to use advanced knowledge for selfish or destructive purposes, reminding us that with great power comes great responsibility, a principle that resonates strongly in our technological age. Finally, the central message of the Book of Enoch is about salvation and rebirth. Although the old world will end, this isn't destruction but transformation to a higher state. The new earth that Enoch saw isn't another planet, but this same earth purified and recreated. This gives us understanding that humanity's role isn't to passively wait for the future, but to actively participate in this transformation process. By living ethically, protecting the environment, and developing spiritually, we can become collaborators in creating the new world. The book suggests that the tribulations of the end times serve a purifying purpose, burning away everything that is false and corrupt while preserving what is true and valuable. Those who align themselves with these higher principles will not only survive but thrive in the world to come. You've just explored secrets hidden for thousands of years in the Book of Enoch, humanity's future map that the powers that be didn't want us to know. These prophecies don't just help us understand what's coming, but also show us how we can prepare and overcome the challenges ahead. If this video has opened your eyes to these unexplored mysteries, please like it right now to support the channel in continuing to bring you profound content like this. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next important revelations. Do you recognize any signs of the final age happening around us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. You might have noticed connections we haven't mentioned yet. And remember, with friends and family, because this knowledge about the future is too important to keep to yourself. The journey to discover humanity's destiny continues. Join Journey of Fortune as we decode the remaining mysteries together.